Well, hello, my creative friends. How we doing today? I thought I would just continue working in this journal that we did a page in last time we were together. We did this page. Um, Today I thought I'd do this page, and I wanted to do something that was a pretty stark contrast to this one. So I dug around in my vintage bread box. Why, you ask? Because I was looking through my tissue paper and napkins, and that's where I keep them, in my vintage bread box in my art room. I need to do a walkthrough of my art room for you guys. Soon I will do that because I haven't done that in a long time. Let's see. So I found some tissue paper in these colors, which I thought would be a pretty big contrast there. I was feeling drawn to pink today for some reason. So we're gonna go with that. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna figure it out as we go. That's the plan, Stan. This is Liquitex matte gel medium. I always get asked that, and I buy it by the gallon, and then I just put it into a little jar to use it because it's a lot more economical that way. When you go through as much matte gel medium as I do, it just makes sense. So I pretty much buy, I buy a lot of things in bulk. Anything I can that I can use before it'll go bad, I will happily buy it in bulk and break it down myself into smaller containers. Maybe that's why I have such a jar fetish. Like, every time we're at the thrift stores and auctions and stuff, I'm like, oh, Ricky, you don't need more jars. But I'm just drawn to them. I love them. And I store a lot of stuff in jars. From decorative items to food items. I mean, sky is the limit. I do not know where I got this tissue paper. Somebody probably gave it to me, or it came in a gift and I just saved it because that's how I roll. So when I am filming this, it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We went to town today. Yes, I live in town, but I live in a tiny town. So when we need to go to the lumber store or the big grocery store or anything like that, we do what we call go to town. And that's usually a 45-minute trip one way, no matter how you slice it. So we did that this morning, and that was pretty good. I hit a thrift store while I was there and got a load of books. I'm super excited to get those listed. And we went to Menards, which, if you don't live in the Midwest, Menards is like Home Depot, but with better snacks. It's a Midwest company, but it's basically like Home Depot. We did that, and we went to, well, I had an Amazon return, so we went to the UPS store and did a Walmart pickup, and feels like we went somewhere else. I can't remember though. Anyway, that was my morning. But now we're back home, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go get some arting done. So I might as well turn on the camera and chat with you all. This weekend, we did something kind of fun. we went to an auction, and I was trying to remember the last time I had been to an auction. I honestly think it has been 20 years since I've been to an auction, like a live in-person auction. So this particular auction was not awesome, and even the auctioneer was admitting that. He knew it. But, you know, it was pretty close to our house, so it wasn't a big deal to go. And we didn't stay real long because I hadn't slept well the night before, and I just didn't have the stamina, and there really wasn't anything more worth staying for. I mean, there were a few things, but, you know, I was just tired. And so we stayed about an hour. I did get some video, and I'll maybe try and put that at the end of this video so you can have a little peek into a rural Iowa auction. It really was like a lot of not great stuff. And they even had, he said, I don't usually do this, but we have a dumpster on site, and if you buy a box of stuff and you don't want the rest of what's in the box, just take what you want and throw the rest in the dumpster. So yeah, he was pretty forthcoming about the condition of some of the stuff. But that being said, there was also a bunch of interesting stuff. It was a woman whose husband had died many years before, and her daughter lived there, and now she moved to a retirement facility. So it was a little bit sad because, you know, a lot of stuff was run down, and you could tell it had just declined with her age and ability. So, you know, but it was neat to go to an auction. And the funniest thing was that, I don't know if you're familiar with the John Michael Montgomery song Sold, which is also known as the Grundy County auction song. Well, I went down to the Grundy County auction where I saw something I just had to have. Yeah, I could sing the whole thing, but it won't be pretty. My family has to suffer every time I sing it because we live right next to Grundy County. So I literally went to a Grundy County auction. Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, I will, like I said, I'll put some video at the end of this. And we ended up buying a garden cart that was filled with strapping that truckers use to tie down their loads. Grant thought he could use that for something. So we bid. I don't even know why we bid. We both were like, had this like super fast conversation while the bids were happening. And it was like, okay, $1, $1. Who's gonna give me $1? And somebody gave him $1. And I was like, you want that? And he goes, well, I could use the straps. And I'm like, okay. So I bid. And he goes, okay, $2. So we're at $2. And then he started with the $3. And Grant was like, don't bid more than $3. And nobody else bid $3. So we ended up with it for $2. And we both just looked at each other like, did we really want that? But, you know, it was an adventure and we had fun. So I'm going to pause this a minute so that I can use the heat tool and dry this real quick. All right, that's probably not like completely dry, but it's dry enough that we can get some glue on there. So that's what matters. I had this picture in my drawer and I thought it was kind of cute. And I had this little pink guest check that I think I got from Christine. I think it was Christine when she sent me some pink goodies. And so I thought I'd just do a little layering on here maybe. See how that goes. I love making layers. I think let's do this. Let's staple this. I just want that peeking out. Get my tiny attacher. And this will go, the staples will go under the picture so they won't even show. Not that I mind if they do, but that's such a fast way to get some layer down. Let's do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see, do I want anything else on there besides those layers? I mean, I kind of like how that's looking, and it's definitely contrasting this page. Let's see if there's anything pink in my die cut drawer that I want to throw on there. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's not pink, Ricky. I know, but it's cute. All right. I need to get like a tabletop organization going so that you know what I need to do? Oh, I need to do what my friend Vicky Robinson just posted on Instagram. She made a book of ephemera. I need to do that, and then we could do it together. I could show you guys how I'm gonna do it. I like this. Tova made this beautiful ledger painted scrap, whatever you want to call it. I'm just kind of having fun here. I don't know what makes the most sense, but I have some words I want to put on here too, so probably going to end up making it a little busy, but c'est la vie, right? I don't know why I want this on here so bad, but it's just stinking cute. Right? Okay. I mean, it's a little busy. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a junk journal. Who cares? It's not like there's rules. It's not like I gotta worry about it hanging in the Smithsonian. It's just for me to play, glue stuff down, and make my little heart happy. I saw a quote somewhere. I want to say it was somebody I follow on Instagram, and I can't remember who it was. I'm so sorry. Okay, I can't glue that down yet because I haven't glued this down. But it said, of course I get myself anything I want. I love her. And I just thought that was so cute, and I want to put that in my journal. Not on this page, but eventually somewhere. Is your phone loaded with screenshots of things you want to put in your journal, or is that just me? Could be just me, I don't know. This is Barely Arts glue. I usually get asked what kind of glue this is. I buy it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I have it linked in my Amazon shop in my links. If I don't, that would be a big fail on my part. We wouldn't be surprised because Ricky's not that great at technology, but it would be a fail. All right. Yes, I love that. That makes me happy. Happiness, happiness. Just love putting down layers. Just love it. Okay, and then I thought, You know, I've been making, I don't know if you do know, I've been making these little packets of words cut from large print books. And I didn't know that people wanted those. But when I had posted a little thing about it on Instagram, people were like, I want some of those. So I've been making, this is a smaller pack, but I've been making packs of 100 and putting them on my Etsy shop, but they sell out as fast as I make them. So that's why I have this just sitting here. And I thought, let me just find something in here to use as a quote, right? I had good reason. I think that is kind of a good quote. I have so much fun sitting, I know this sounds weird. I have so much fun sitting here in the evening, and I'll just throw on a YouTube video and cut words here at my desk until I get sleepy. That's what I do in the evening right now. I had good reason. I thought I had another one on here. I knew I was doing the right thing. I had good reason. See, I love taking different little strings of words and putting them together to make a new meaning. Do you know what I mean? I knew I was doing the right thing. Okay, I'm totally gonna get the things I need to make the books that Vicky showed and do a little video. I don't know, maybe you don't want to watch me sit and put books together, but you know, at least a little bit we could do. We could do a little bit. Okay, let's ink this, because I do pretty much always ink my words. I just think it gives them a little bit of definition. And no, I don't care what color I do it in. I'm not fussy about that at all. Just as long as they have an edge of some sort. Makes me happy. I don't know where those are going exactly. We'll figure that out after we get them inked. Oh, it is a little warm here today. It's gonna get warmer. I saw a high of 93 for next week. Ooh, that's warm for here. I don't have air conditioning in this room, so yeah, I do have it in the bedroom though, and that's what's important. And frankly, I mean, in a couple months we'll be looking for the heat, so welcome to Iowa, y'all. Okay. I knew I was doing the right thing. Isn't she cute? I had a good reason. Now I'm trying to think if I maybe want a little bit of a backing to, you know, offset that, kind of make it more pop out. I have some paper like this I could use. Let's see how that looks real quick. It's just barely big enough, but you see what I mean? Like against that black and white. Yeah, I like that. I could have afforded to cut it a little wider, so let's cut another one but make it wider. Yay for paper scraps. A little bit of glue. I love that fine point tip on here. Really makes it easy to get the glue where I want it. All right, is this one big enough? No, of course not. It's all right, we're gonna cut another one. We're probably gonna need a new piece for the next one. It's all good. I just love, you know, having scraps of paper and turning them into little pieces of art. It's so rewarding. It's just ridiculous to me how rewarding it is. Oh yeah, I got a lot of these. For some reason, these were an offcut from something. I don't know what. And well, I had to save them all. Can't be throwing away pieces of paper. My goodness. Might be useful someday. And look, they are. If you guys could see the bins of paper scraps I have. But I do use them constantly. I love them. I don't think I could be happy without bins of paper scraps. That's a must-have in my world. Okay, let's see how we want to arrange this now. Yeah, kind of like so, I think. Let's just start putting it down. We don't want to overthink it. Don't want to underthink it either, but we're good. I'm going to keep this pretty short today. Just do this one page. And then hopefully I'll see you again in a couple days. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up, yada yada, all the things that we are supposed to say at the end of our YouTube videos. Oh my goodness. I will put my link tree in the description box so that if you need that Amazon link for the glue, you can get to it easily. Alrighty, that's today's page. I'm happy with that. And I will go ahead and attach some Grundy County auction action for you to enjoy. Have a good one, you guys. $5. $3 So for $2, you want both of 2 times. Sad irons are worth that a piece, I would think. 2 down, 3 $6. So for $5.